Hello everybody, hello. Let me just start the music real quick and then we can start. Hopefully I sound a little more lively today. Oh no, where's the music? Crap. Crap. I feel sick. I'm very sick, in fact. Here it is. Boom. It's not playing for some reason. Or is it? It is. There we go. We're here. It's been quite some time since I came with these vibes, you know. I came like, fine. It's been 2 days, but it felt like a lot. So, some like a lot of stuff have been happening these past few days, these past couple of days actually, and yeah, it's life, you know, life. All I can say is just life and family matters, and this sort of stuff like just happens. It put me down. Not gonna lie, I was sort of like it felt a little overwhelming. I felt overwhelmed. I felt helpless too because I didn't know what to do. Like I said, I felt helpless. It was not a good feeling. Like the fact, like feeling like you can't do anything and you can't help is is one of the worst feelings you can have. Let me real quick grab this link and dump it on the chat. The chat. Interesting. Okay. Let's put this. Ooh. Did I take the whole thing? Crap. There we go. Yes, sir. Alright. So I didn't introduce myself. My name is Chad. I'm a motion designer, and I'm doing illustration every day just to prove to people that it ain't that hard. Um. Yeah. So I was talking about how tough these past few days have been, and honestly, like the feeling of doubt and insecurity is actually like it's not a pleasant feeling. Like nobody enjoys, I think, nobody enjoys being like in doubts and anxiety all the time, right? But these times are very important. And these times are very important. And once you realize how important these times really are, you can get to the point where you do get to enjoy them. But they're not a pleasant feeling whatsoever, right? Um, they're not a pleasant feeling, and they're never going to be a pleasant feeling. It's just that the sight into the future and seeing how that is going to impact you for the better, and looking for the lessons out of these hard times is what makes them. It is what makes the person like just sort of like what's the word? Embrace them instead of just like thinking of them as like burdens or really bad times that shouldn't be happening, really. Because let's face it, like these years, these times, everything is so easy to us, and and we're like getting shots of dopamine every single time like we go on the internet. We feel like we are not privileged. I don't know what's the word. Not required, but we feel like we need to get but it's like become the norm. Getting dopamine every time or constantly, it's become like the norm. And once you don't get that, like you freak out. Like we freak out, and it's just like becomes this real problem. When in fact, it's not. That's not how it goes. Like that's not what real life is about. Real life is about ups and downs, And to be like completely honest, I've been in downs lately. But let's see how I dealt with it. I hurt, I overthink, but at the same time, I always my belief in God was always like there, was always strong. I think it's not. I mean, I'm not the most. I feel like my faith is still like I have a lot to go through when it comes to faith. I'm a Muslim, by the way, but like I kept reminding myself that this is all according to God's plan, and I was like pretty sure there's a word that doesn't translate very well into English, I think, or at least I can't find it at the moment. There's the word is in Arabic. It's called al-yaqeen. I was like, it's the feeling of being positive, like 100% that I'm going to be fine, or the being positive 100% that something about something, right? So I was very 100% sure that I'm going to be fine, which is a good thing. Like, which is a good thing. I went through similar times, but I didn't have that. The similar times I went through were when I dropped out of college. I did drop out of college, but it took me about a month. It was weeks. Weeks of overthinking and being like, what if this doesn't work? What if this happens? What if I don't find a job and everything like that? But somehow I did it anyways, and I'm very thankful for myself, and I'm thankful to God for everything that's been going lately and in the past, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It's just the way that I've been learning recently. It's amazing to me, and I'm very thankful and I'm very grateful. And everything. By the way, I'm very sick, so I may sound like I'm going to cry, but I'm not. It's my voice sort of like disappears sometimes. But yeah, I just want to take this moment to like appreciate like the bad times as well as the good times. But I want to appreciate the bad times since I'm going through them right now. Yeah, life gets difficult, and I look at I was thinking earlier, like, people around my age are not having these problems, or at least not that I know of. But also but at the same time, I was not thinking, oh, fucking people my age are not having these problems. What the fuck? This is not fair. No, I was not thinking that at all. I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna learn something from these times, and I'm going to be ahead of them, because I went through this shitty experience, or I am going through this shitty experience, and they aren't, and as a consequence, I'm more equipped to deal better with a shitty experience or the same shitty experience. I'm equipped, and they're not, or they're not yet. So that's how I like to think about it. I like to think about it that I'm equipped. Whatever like bad things go on in my life, that gives me more like armor and equipment to deal with it better the next time. So like just build that resistance, which is always good. It doesn't feel good at the moment. When you go through it, it will not feel good. And you'd be lying if you think that. If you say that, oh, this is great. If you're like the most resilient person ever, I think it is always uncomfortable. But it's never like a strong person will admit that it is uncomfortable. It's just that it's going to go by, and you're going to learn from it. So yeah, and this is what I like, the mentality and the mindset that I want to have. Like, W emotional stream. Yeah, dude. Hey Ojido, how you doing? Thank you for being here, man. Like, honestly, since the times I started streaming. Um, it wasn't very eventful, and I was expecting that. Obviously, I was since the since I started doing these streams, I had a plan of like doing this for 2 years and seeing where I take it. And there's a concept. It's called year zero. Year zero is basically the year where you keep doing something and you get no result whatsoever. Um, you see no like positive feedback from whatever you're doing whatsoever. Obviously, like a year is, it depends on what you're doing. But I like to think of it when it comes to YouTube. I like to give it like a year. A year is a good number of days. So that's year zero, and I'm in my year zero right now, and I expect nothing. Yet, I get, people. I get OG Dude in my stream just hanging, and I really appreciate that. I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, just like I said, just like hard times make you really appreciate how, you know, even the small things, how fun they are. Like having a person in my chat, for example, that's just amazing. Like compared to a person, obviously, to a well-known streamer who gets like thousands of people. Like I'm happy. Like chilling with my OG Dude. Like that's all I want, baby. But yeah. What else? Did I talk about everything? Yeah, no, thank you, bro. Really. Yeah. I think we just start. I keep rambling, but I also keep like I want to talk about this because I don't get like the chance to talk about these things, especially when like you do have friends, but they, life happens and they get busy, and so they're not ready to listen to your shit, right? So this is nice, like having the platform to talk about it, and having it like live streamed. Like of anything. This is live stream. This is going forever on YouTube. Obviously, if I don't delete it, which I'm not going to. Like I'm documenting the journey. Excuse me, the good and the bad of it, and yeah, it's if I just show the good parts about the journey, it's not really authentic. And it's not just me. I don't function that way. Uh, However, I spent a lot of years trying to be a perfectionist and trying to, only show the good parts of me, which is very, very tiring. I missed some streamers. Probably gone. Some streams. Probably gonna have to watch them later. Yeah, honestly. I think the two you missed were the two where I was most depressed. Like, like I'll go on stream and I'll just be fucking hating it. Because, and probably, hey, look, honestly, if you, no, let me explain. It's because I was feeling very down. Like these past few days, I was feeling very down. Yet I like forced myself to do these streams, right? And yeah, so I don't think you're gonna get anything like of value out of it. One of them actually, I closed my mic and I just worked. I didn't talk. I was like, I had no energy whatsoever. I was like, I ran out of energy. I was not very energetic at all. I just, I was not, in the mood, I'd say. Not in the, I feel like that doesn't give it justice, but I was not like very enthusiastic. But alhamdulillah, now we're back. And hopefully like this doesn't affect me as much anymore. I'm very, like I said, it's very hard to be sad or just like to have any negative emotion when you're just feeling grateful for the little things you have. Like, I'm very grateful for the ability to do these streams, for example. I'm very grateful for the eyesight. Literally, like, imagine having no eyesight. I wouldn't be able to have these streams, and most importantly, I wouldn't be able to do design because I wouldn't be seeing what the fuck I'm doing, right? So even being grateful for eyesight is just like, it's one of the simplest things. Like, we take eyesight for granted. Like, we take it for granted, just like we take walking for granted, just like we take these hands that we use for granted. We don't think about them every day, just like being we're grateful for all these amazing things, but we should be. Hope you will get back at man soon. We need that non-stop talking energy. Yeah. We're back. Trust me, it's like, I know for a fact that hard times don't just stay, right? Something good is going to happen and going to come. I have that belief, and that's something that's not going to, I'm not going to think otherwise. I do believe that I'm going to be fine. I do believe that I'm going to get, to do something. Like, I don't know how to describe this, but I'm going to make something out of these streams and make something out of myself. Like, I genuinely believe that. It's just sometimes that it gets a little hard, and that's just emotions, and instead of just like shutting those emotions down, I'm just letting myself experience them, which is like obviously the better option. But yeah, I think enough rambling. Let's just go to animating, baby. But damn, bro, I think one thing you missed, OG dude, that I started animating. Yeah, damn, boy. I started animating the 4th frame, and it's frame by frame. Ooh, the scariest shit, and I fucking hate it. Okay, I hate animating frame by frame. It honestly doesn't look too bad. Like, I'm happy with it, but the amount of energy that I'm going to drop into it, oh my god, I'm dreading it. Okay, I'll show you. Alright, so this is animate. Let me shut. Oh my god. Let me close After Effects real quick. Excuse me. Man, that last frame you did. Huh? Did you wrong? Bro. I mean, I illustrated it and I worked on it, so it's sort of like my bad. But hey, what's done is done. Alright, so this is the hand. This is what how it's going to be like. You seeing this? Alright. Basically, the hand is going to... Oh, there's going to be some changes, by the way, but this is what I've done. It goes... Basically, like, the hand comes in, and then the ball... There's supposed to be, like, a ball here. I don't know if I have the reference here, actually. Yeah. Let me change the opacity, get it back to 100%. You see that ball? There's supposed to be the ball is supposed to come from the top right and drop into the hand, basically, and then the hand is gonna pop it back and just like boom, right? And the hand's gonna come back like where it came from. And then there's going to be the logo lock up where it says like the name of the channel and it says subscribe or something like that. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, this is it. Now the problem with this is first that obviously it looks like shit right now. But also, it feels fast. Now, see this? All of this movement right here, it happens in less than a second. it's a second shy of 2 frames. Whereas the other illustrations that I made are at least like the least long one. Like the shortest one is like 2 seconds, I think, right? So it's gonna be very weird when all of these frames are animated on like 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. This is gonna be like less than 1 second. So this is one important problem. The other problem is that I need to follow the flow of the other frames. And what I mean is this. I'm gonna show it on After Effects once it starts up. But you see how the last frame, I don't know if you remember, it's like the bouncing tablet. Like the bouncing tablet, I'm planning on like going to like ending it and going to this frame right here when on the last bounce of the tablet, and so the movement is vertical. Okay, the movement is vertical. Like the tablet is bouncing and it's going boom, right? I need to follow that same movement. I need to start the next frame in the same movement, which is a vertical movement, just to keep that like synergy. You know what I mean? Whereas this one right here comes from the left, so that definitely doesn't work. Excuse me. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start animating it from here, basically from this frame. We're not going to animate it like coming in. Just because, like I said, I have to follow that movement. And let me show you on After Effects just so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is After Effects. Sweet. So this one right here, boom, 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 boom. Okay. See, like, this is like the trick that I'm using to keep these frames intact and like they belong with each other. So you see, oh, this pen right here, this frame is fucked. We're gonna fix that later. But you see how the pen is going like from there to here, and then on the next frame, the movement of the next frame is the same movement. It's along the same direction, right? And then the same frame right here is going down because the next frame starts by the object moving down, and that's basically how you keep like this energy. I don't know if I explain it right, but that's basically what I'm trying to do. So this is the bouncing tablet. It goes 1, boom, 2, and then 3. Before it drops on the ground, I'm going to start the next frame, which is this one, which is the hand. So let me get back to animate. This is animate. Let me close Photoshop actually, since I don't think I'm gonna need it. And yeah, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna keep it interesting. You know, obviously the background elements are going to make it very interesting, but I want to have like a fluid movement right here. Because if it's not fluid, it's gonna like stand out and not in a good way. So I can start from here, like how it drops, like the ball falls and the hand just like twitches, that twitch a little bit. Like I'm gonna start from there. Boom. So boom. Okay, maybe this frame. So boom. And it starts, and no, it sort of does that. And maybe I can animate the hand just going down, which is something very interesting. it's either going down or going up. But the movement of going up is, I don't know. It feels, no. I think going down is a good way, because the last frame, which I haven't illustrated by the way. Yep, that that little handshake. Yeah, I think that's yeah. I'm gonna start that frame with the little handshake right there. The last frame is gonna like okay, I got it. I just have to do this one justice. I don't want to make it feel like it's I don't know how to say this, but I don't want to make it like this, you know. These right here, these right here. Oh. Control. Oh, not control. 6? Nope. I'm still not very used to animate, by the way. And then this one, we drop it here. This one, we drop it. Actually, we can start with this, and then we can do some tweaks, and then this one disappears completely. Okay. So that's funny. You go eat something, man. Get your energy up. Alright, we're here, and then here we can have it. See all this part? We can have it like this and rotate it a little bit. See these fingers? Rotate these motherfuckers a little bit. Sweet. Okay, so take this and paste it here. Now, oh, okay, I see. Control C, we can delete this one. Control V. Okay, is there a way to not show what's happening like outside of the composition? Preview mode, full outline. Oh no. Fast. Oh. So I forgot to out full. Okay. Rulers, height, edges. No. Screen mode, full screen. Magnification. No. Go to scene 1. Okay. Okay, since this finger is right there, let me grab this and put it right here. Right, and then we can delete this one. We can let me delete this one, and we can erase these. Dun dun dun. Going to erase this part. Sweet. Now obviously these are not going to show up, so I can comfortably delete them or erase them. So one other thing I want to do, dude, I'm getting hot and my brain is getting fried right now. I'm not even joking. This does not feel good. I don't feel good. I'm very sick. So we're here, go F5 for a few frames. And then we're just going to make this little one right here, Q. Do this. A little bit of an, what is it? I forgot what the name of this principle is. It's overshoot. Yeah, bit of an overshoot. And then we're back to this one. Boom. And we're going to wipe this part right here. There it is. That looks, oof. That looks wonky as fuck. Can we get rid of this, actually? And let's extend this one. I don't like how it went down there. Boom. And then it shouldn't go down. It should. Look, we're here. So I think this is the problem. We found it. But I also think like an overshoot, it doesn't need all that many frames to. Okay, let me finish the whole thing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with it. I'm going to go with it. Let's fix these frames right here. Okay, how many frames is this? If we take this back here, this is a this is about 2 seconds. I think this is enough. Yeah, this is enough. This is definitely enough. Okay, we're making progress. We're making progress. This is good. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, now am I going to animate this on Photoshop? Cause goddamn boy. Do I want to start animating on Photoshop, or do I want to take it back and relax? Or actually not relax, I'm just going to practice some hands, because I want to practice some hands, and I'm dreading starting to animate on Photoshop. I don't want it. I don't want to animate on Photoshop. Is there brushes on Animate? Okay, so their help is on the web. I don't think there is. What the hell is this? What is this? Nib? So there's no brushes. I think there's masks. Object drawing mode? What does that mean? Paint normal or paint fill only? Huh? What? Paint behind? Oh, I see what's happening. I see exactly what's happening. Very interesting stuff. There's lock fill. Lock fill. So, use tilt. What's a tilt? This is use pressure, okay, obviously. You know what that means. Very interesting stuff, okay. I think we're gonna stop right now. I'm just gonna hop on Photoshop real quick. And grab me some hands to draw and to study. So... we can always start with a line of art. And let's draw some hands. What the hell is this position, bruh? I mean, look at this shit. This is sometimes, bro. Obviously, this is like getting me out of my comfort zone. It's good practice, but yeah, damn, brother. Okay. Now this is an interesting pose. Very interesting. Because the triangle right here is right here. This triangle, which is supposed to be like this. This is the face of the triangle, basically. And it's giving me like this foreshortening vibe. We can go like this. I feel like that finger is not foreshortened enough, but that's okay. And then we can do this finger right here. bad attempt. Not a bad attempt. Alright, next. Hindi! Yo. Welcome back, OG dude, but there's a crazy killer. He pulls up and he goes, Hindi? No, no. I'm not Hindi. That's funny. I think he left, or maybe he's the one who's here. It's crazy how like a person from India just watches me like I'm here, right? Kind of crazy. But no, I'm not Hindu, I'm not Indian, I'm none of that. Okay, oh, this one is cool. Wait, I've been showing Photoshop, right? Yeah, okay. Crazy Killer. That's a crazy name. Got the glass. This is the glass. Nah, that's crazy. What's crazy? What are you talking about? What's crazy, OG dude? Dude, do you see the veins on this hand? That's cool. Oh shit. I haven't... That's okay. I'll fix it later. Okay, so this is one of those interesting poses where the triangle of the thumb is like foreshortened. Okay, so the triangle of the thumb, you see how we're used to having like this triangle like this, for example? Fuck. Yeah. And then you have the thumb coming out of that triangle right there, and then we have, you know, the hands. Those are like the fingers. Those fingers are cool. Yeah, so we don't have like a shape like this in here. What we have is, I don't even know what that is. Like I don't even know how to tackle it. But I'll tell ya. So it's like this, right? So there's going to be like this, right? Because we have that can go here, and then we have sort of like a square, which is not really a square. It's like sort of like this circle in here, but we're imagining it as a square. And then we have this, right? And then the finger, since it's foreshortened, we're gonna have like the circle right here. And this is basically our finger. Kid name finger. Kid name finger. And this is the oh my god. This is the nail. Very dark nail. You know, hopefully this person is healthy. But yeah. It doesn't feel very foreshortened, so we're gonna make it skinny along those axes, and then boom. I feel like it's also like very close to the wrist, so we can take the whole thing. I just pull it up a little bit. There, I think that's like, it's got more, how do you say this? More space. Isn't this crazy how OG dude, you mistake me for being Moroccan, and this dude comes and thinks I'm Indian? I'm not feeling too good about that one, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, and then we have this finger right here. I love this finger because I've only recently just started like getting good at like drawing a finger like in this position. So this is like this. I don't even know if this is like anatomically is gonna, you know, become something, but we'll keep doing it. Also, one thing like I keep forgetting is I need to start drawing. Always draw the big shapes first. I need to always draw the big shapes first, because when, you know, in instances like this, for example, I start drawing the small shapes and I go very in depth in them, that I lose track of like the proportions, and I either make them very small or make them very big, or just not out of place in general, right? So always start with the small, with the big shapes first, which is clearly not what I did here, but that's okay. Chunky ass fingers, bruh. And then, dude, the warping on here, like, how am I gonna interpret that? I'm just gonna what the fuck? I'm going to do this. That okay? That's something. Okay, and then we add the glass, because of course we need to add the glass. There we go. Sound like that. Not the most perfect glass, but gets the job done, I guess. that little finger through? What do you which one? The you're talking about the thumb? How good are you at drawing faces? I haven't started drawing faces. Actually, let's put that into a test. I have 3 minutes before I end stream. Let's pick a face and try that. I'm gonna come out and say this right now. I'm not very good, but let's see. Let's see faces. Let me pick a face. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, let's grab this beautiful, beautiful face. All right. I don't mind the fact that it's a naked man in here. But it's a nice expression he has on his face. Like it's kind of like hopeful and sort of like a bit fearful at the same time. It looks crazy, the fact that he's on top of me right now. That's very weird. I don't like that. I'm gonna move him to the other side. Okay, that's better. Okay. Let's go. So I don't know what the fuck to do with this. Like this whole like thing, like the chin up. I don't know how to tackle that. But let's see. Let's do a circle in here. Okay. And then this is like what, a lower 2/3 sort of like position? I don't even know. Wait, before I do that, I just put this right here. This is sort of it, right? And then this one comes here, and then this one comes here, right? Okay, honestly, I think I'm nailing down like this sort of like the shape. I think. Let's keep going. This is like the ear. He's got like a fat face, so I don't know if I'm gonna do him justice. Also, the ear, I think it should be a little bit below. Yeah, I feel like it should be something in here, for example. Maybe that's a bit small, but we'll fix that. Let's close it. Let's make it a closed shape. Okay, okay. I see you, I see you. He's gonna turn out very like chiseled and like hard edged chin, but let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is the nose. So this is the nose. I suppose the bridge of the nose is going to be something like this. Something right here. And something right here. Right? Alright, hold on. This is the line of... Okay, yeah. Are we doing good? I feel like that's okay. They're looking sort of like upwards. Alright. Obviously there's... I feel like I shouldn't go into detail this early into like construction, so and we've got the eyebrows. I'm not going to too much detail since I don't know how to put detail really. But yeah, there's the form of the hair. This is the form of the hair, form of the hair. This is a bunch of hair going on there. He's a little chubby, so and then there's this hair right here, and he has beautiful hair, beautiful hair. So we can do something like this. I feel like the ear should be a little bigger. And this is something where I fucked up, I think. It's that the hair goes behind the hair somehow, but I can't do that in here. So yep, just focus on the whole shape. Yeah. That, and it's something I find myself doing. Like, I go into something, a detail, and I focus on it too much that I just keep forgetting like about the other things. Okay. Huge ass neck. Bro got the fucking the Hulk neck. So something like this. And this is the body. This feels very disproportionate. But yeah, something around like this. This is the neck. What else are we missing on? I feel like light plays such a big role in this picture. It defines like his sort of like the fat parts from like the face. And he goes like this. I don't want to go into like make it very dark, but it's something like this. And then this layer is dark, and then the light goes sort of like this, and this whole part of the face is just dark. Actually, that looks okay. Okay, we can color it in, do some coloring. Can we not? We can try. Obviously the whole ear is dark. You've got darker areas in here. It does not look like him whatsoever, by the way. But, you know. eh, it's not faithful to the reference, but honestly, I don't hate it. It's got a little bit of a stash. I don't know if and a bit of a goatee. Now he looks like a Chinese emperor. Looks nothing like him. It's very, it's very cartoon illustrated. Yeah, that's very generous of you. Thank you, but yeah. But yeah, this is it. Honestly, for a first try, this is not like obviously this is not a first try. I've drawn faces before, but I haven't drawn them like with you know, with studying and like having like this shape right here and having like you know that shape right there and all of that. Like studying anatomy, studying anatomy is very important. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep this one actually. Thank you for the challenge, OG dude. I'm gonna keep it and surround it with the bunch of hands that I've drawn. So this one right here is gonna grab it. I'll organize them later, I think, or maybe obviously not later, but tomorrow. Alright, I think we're good. I should add like another hand like here for example, or maybe I should just make this one bigger. But since you seen my shit on IG, you think I got game, bro? I believe you got game, my brother. Yo, I think you should post more often. Honestly, I think you haven't posted in like a while, but I think you there's definitely potential, and I think if you keep going, there's going to be shit. I think you already got it. Like all your illustrations look anatomically correct, which is like the hardest part for me at least to nail down. But you got it, dude. Just keep doing what you're doing. Like I honestly think your shit is great. Especially like the scribbly style of it. Obviously you can make it cleaner, but keeping it scribbly and very like sort of like not edgy but raw and gritty. Yeah, the word is gritty. Keeping it gritty, I like gritty stuff. I like rough illustrations. And yeah, you should definitely post more. I can even like, if you post it on my Discord, I can show it on here. Alright, I think we're good. I think we can sleep now. I think we can sleep in peace. Peace. Alright, everything. We need to close all of these. Ugh, excuse me. Alright, I think we're good. We can end stream now. It's been fun. Thank you, OG dude, for being here. And like I said, I ain't backing down. I'm not going to give up. there's this one rule, bro. Listen to this, bro. It's life changing. I've been reading this book recently. It's called Think and Grow Rich. Okay. And one of the names of the chapters is this. It's quitters never win, and winners never quit. Right? Quitters never win, and winners never quit. Keep that in mind. Alright, peace.